Christian, you went the full 90 today. Are you feeling okay physically?
Yeah. Obviously, just frustrated. Last two games for me in particular. But it's good to get a start. Good to play 90. Good to be back, and hopefully we can get back on the winning train.
What is the spirit, the attitude right now? I mean, it seems like it's a frustrating week, a frustrating end to a frustrating first half of the season.
Yeah, it's part of being part of the MLS, right? The ebbs and flows of being a team and a franchise in the MLS is tough. This is a competitive league, and there's times where you feel on top of the world, and there's times where you're at rock bottom. So for us, it's about obviously playing well, but getting results, right? It's not enough to just play well and feel like you deserve 3 points. You need to just win those 3 points and grind out games and not necessarily win pretty at times. And I think that's where we have to find the right balance between being tough to beat, right? Not conceding goals that we shouldn't, and also playing the pretty football that we're used to seeing.
Is that having an execution mindset then? Just kind of in terms of scoring, like getting the ball in the back of the net?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, being more direct at times, right? Winning second balls, defending, pressing as a team, having that grit, obviously defensively, and then offensively, right? There's put the ball in the box. Good things happen when the ball goes into the box. You saw the goal today, and you make runs that create space and cause a little bit of havoc in the box is something that we've been lacking, I think. And so for us, I think finding that right balance.
Leagues Cup's coming up, obviously. I mean, the mindset there.
Yeah, it's you treat it like a group stage, obviously at first, and then comes the knockout games, the games that you kind of prepare yourself for, or that prepare you for the playoffs. That's the kind of format that we're looking at, and it'll be important to start off in the right way.
Christian, you guys got a lot of possession, a lot of corners tonight. So what wasn't working to get that second goal in the back of the net?
Yeah, I think having a little bit more guys in the box. I think that's something that we lacked. The couple crosses that we were unfortunately didn't go back in the back of the net. We have guys in the box, and that creates a lot of havoc, like I mentioned. So for us, I think committing guys forward, right? When you play a line of five, you need to get guys in the box, and when you're putting in a bunch of crosses, you need to make darting runs to be able to get on the end of things.
You mentioned a lot of crosses. Do you feel like there's enough ideas? Is there enough different ways that you're attacking teams, and is it just, I don't know, how would you diagnose that?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it comes down to how the team is playing, right? And they were playing in a low block, in a 5-4-1, 5-2-3, whatever you want to call it. That makes the space out wide, and then you end up having to cross the ball because there's so many guys back there. It's hard to play through the middle when you're playing a low block team, and so in the first half I thought we were a lot more effective playing in the half spaces and not necessarily crossing the ball as much, but in the second half I felt like we need to commit a couple more players in the box.
Cristian, una de las cosas más difíciles de un deportista, de un jugador de fútbol, es perder un penal en un partido de eliminación. ¿Qué tan rápido y de qué forma lograste poner eso atrás y enfocarte en este partido?
Sí, siempre es difícil. Lo bueno es que tengo mi familia, tengo el apoyo que tengo. Tengo un club que me apoya y me da la confianza. Cuando perdí ese penal, rapidito me mandó un mensaje el técnico diciendo si podía jugar. Y ya, con eso me da toda la confianza que estoy aquí para una razón y pues ojalá hoy juegue un partido un buen partido para él y para la afición, porque yo siempre quiero jugar y siempre quiero estar en esos momentos.
Tuviste un partido en el que tuviste una influencia y un impacto inmediato. ¿Qué tan rápido esa química entre Alex y el resto de los jugadores te ayuda a tener un buen partido?
Sí, rapidito, es fácil. Entrené un día aquí y siempre es difícil venir de un equipo a otro, pero jugando con Jao, Alex, Raúl es muy fácil. Ellos me hacen un mejor jugador y yo espero que yo hago lo mismo para ellos, pero me ayuda bastante y bueno, estoy feliz que tengo mis compañeros aquí.
Y la última, se viene Liga de Campeones con CAF. ¿Cómo vas a tomar ese reto de otro torneo internacional en el que puedes desplegar no solamente tus habilidades, pero de llevar a este equipo a otro título?
Sí, me encanta jugar en diferentes torneos así, en diferentes jornadas, porque estás jugando diferentes equipos y eso me ayuda bastante, porque ahora tengo confianza contra equipos de México, lo vimos en CONCACAF, en el Champions League y bueno, ojalá puedo tener esa influencia para nuestro equipo aquí.
Cristian, so looking at the time with the United States men's national team, certainly not the ending that any of you guys would have wanted, but overall, from 35,000 feet, how do you evaluate how that your time went with them?
Yeah, it was a frustrating ending to it, but I felt like I had a good impact up until the end. That's how footy goes. That's why we love the sport, right? Because there's good and bad moments. Hopefully you have more good moments in your career. But it's part of the sport, and I stepped up to it with confidence, and unfortunately it didn't go my way. But you have to move on, and you have to. Luckily there's games to be played, right? And so for me, it's about getting back here, playing with confidence, and hopefully making an impact here with the Sounders.
Greg Berhalter, hired as the head coach of the national team. Have you had any communication with him about since he's been brought back?
I just congratulated him. Short and sweet. He's a guy that cares a lot about the players and wants the best for the players and wants to see those players grow. And if he can help in any way, he will.
Sobre los Sounders, ¿hay algún que necesita cambiar en la estrategia para convertir más oportunidades en el frente del gol o no?
Sí, yo creo que tuvimos oportunidades hoy. Nos complicó un poco con una línea de 5. Dallas marcó muy bien, pero yo siento que cuando cruzamos la pelota no tuvimos jugadores en la caja y bueno, ojalá podemos cambiar eso para el próximo partido, porque va a ser importante meter goles. Sabemos que podemos defender, pero ahorita no estamos metiendo goles y eso nos vamos a enfocar en eso.